All right, welcome back to the Krueg Show. And with us, one of our favorites getting ready for the upcoming NFL draft, Central Arkansas running back, return man, electric weapon, to say the least. ShunDerrick Powell is with us. ShunDerrick, good to see you, man. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself, man?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great, and I'm fired up for the draft. I'm really fired up for you, man. I watched you at Central Arkansas. Man, what a year you had this year. How do you feel about the draft? Have you heard good things? What are the scouts, or what are your handlers, your agent? What are they saying about where you may go?
I've been talking to a couple teams. When I was at the Hula Bowl, I talked to like 23 teams, and they felt really good about me. Wanted to get to know me and stuff like that. And I just talked to two teams like recently. We did like a little meeting. And, we just going over plays, see how we learn plays and stuff. And the process been great. I've been loving it. And like I said, that maybe I'm a third, fourth round, fifth round guy. It don't matter to me as long as I can get on the team and just go out there and prove myself that I can play.
Well, tell us about yourself. It says you're born in, is it Hoxie, Arkansas? Hoxie?
Yes, yes, sir. That's why I play. I'm originally born from Hughes, Arkansas. I moved to Jonesboro around 2012. My career started here in Jonesboro, and after my 10th grade year, I didn't want to play football anymore. I didn't think I was getting the opportunity to play football. I didn't think I was getting a chance. So I told my dad that I didn't want to play anymore. And my dad was like, he just couldn't let me quit. He said he sees so much in me. He wanted me to push through and try to, continue to play football. And like I said, man, like a couple weeks later, we moved to a small town called Hoxie, about 20 minutes away from Jonesboro. And man, the rest was history. I talked with the head coach, Tom Sears, man. He's family, man. I still talk to him every day. That's a guy that I love being around. And I just told him to give me an opportunity. And that's all I asked for. And I got it. I got the opportunity, and it took off from there. I had a great time down there, and that's home for me.
Well, that's awesome to hear, man. So
Yes,
your
sir.
full name is ShunDerrick Brayshawn Powell.
Yes, sir, Brashawn.
And you're Brashawn, and you're the son of Derek and Glenda Powell, and you've got three siblings. So tell us about the origin of the name. It's a great name. It's a name that I don't, have you loved it your whole life, or did you not like it? I mean, it's
Yeah,
probably one or
I
the other,
loved it.
right?
I loved it my whole life. It's my mom and dad's name. My mom, she got like Glenda and Shantae, so she took her name Shun and then put my name with Derek, and that's how it came, Shun Derek, and then they came with the name Brashawn Powell. So all my mama kids is like around her name, like either S or D.
What do your friends call you? Do they call you
uh,
ShunDerrick, or do you have a nickname?
they call me Shun D.
Shundi,
Yes, sir.
Shundi. So you had offers, man. Arkansas State, Memphis, Texas State, South Alabama Jaguars, Georgia Southern, La Tech, Middle Tennessee State, Utah State, Jacksonville State, Sam Houston, Samford, Youngstown State, Southeastern Louisiana, Tarleton State, Prairie View A&M, Austin P, Tennessee Tech, Southern Illinois, Eastern Kentucky. How did you pick Central Arkansas? Did you just want to stay close to home?
That was a reason, but I actually had a lot more teams. I just didn't say nothing to nobody about them. I had a lot more teams like Kansas and Kansas State hit me up. I never said nothing about them, but and Purdue but it was never about the money. I got offered a lot of money, a
Did
lot,
you?
like cars, man. I got offered a lot of stuff, but it was never about the money with me. It was never about that. Um, it was always, I knew I was gonna get the money. I knew if I trained hard and put up the numbers, I know I was gonna go to the next level. And it was never about the money at that point, but it was just something about Nelson Ganell, the running back coach there.
Okay.
Man, like I said, he's family. It's a guy that I look, like I said, man, he's more like a brother to me, an older brother to me that was there for me. And he told my dad and me that if we was to come down there, he was gonna take care of us. He was gonna make sure that I'm doing good in school, make sure I'm doing good in everything. And ever since then, He's done that. He
Very
still
cool.
buys me
Very cool.
groceries today, and
Really?
I don't even ask. He still buys me groceries today. He still gives me money when I need it. He's always there. He's always been there, man. When I was going through a struggle, just last year, my brother got shot 14 times. He was there, man. He made sure that I was in the right mindset. He was there, man. He took care of me, and like I said, man, he's family, and he's always gonna be in my circle, no matter if he wants to quit and stop coaching again. I'm financially there where he ain't got to work no more. He can do that, man, because he's been there for me. He's took care of me, and he's been there for me and my family.
That is awesome. That's
Yes,
awesome to hear. You played running back in high school under Tom Sears. You mentioned Tom.
yes,
You
sir.
helped lead that team to the state playoffs. You were
Yes,
named the MVP. You were all state. You were all conference. You broke the record for the most rushing yards in a game. You had 350 rushing yards in a high school game.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Woo-hoo!
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my God! What did your mom and dad tell you? What did they? What did your family say to you after that game?
Man, it was a heck of a game, man. It was a great. It was actually against a robbery. There was a robbery game against Newport. They thought they was gonna come in and beat us, and man, we gave it to them, man. We actually gave it to them, and like I said, it's a bunch of fun memories at Hoxie, man. It was a bunch of fun. And like I said, I wish I can do it all over again.
Oh my goodness, man! And then, so not only did you play football in high school, you lettered in basketball. So you're how are you as a hoop player? You got some game?
I'm pretty decent. I'm pretty decent at the game. I'm not all there, but I'm pretty decent at the game. But my strong, like what I'm really good at is football and track, running and stuff like that. But I'm pretty decent in basketball.
You are also an honor roll student, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
you're a student and you took your academics seriously. When
Yes, sir.
football is over for you, ShunDerrick, what do you want to do? What would be a great career? I mean, you're a young man. You got all your options in front of you. But you can only play football for so long. I think you're going to be a great NFL player. I think you're going to have a hell of a career, and maybe you'll make enough money you don't have to have another job. But if you were going to have a career outside of football, what would you want it to be?
Man, I want to get back into coaching.
Okay.
Helping guys achieve the dreams that I achieve. No matter where you come from, it's possible. No matter how small you is, it's possible. As long as you can play. And I just want to give back, and I also want to give back to the poor, help build communities to help put poor people back on their feet. Because I know how it feels to be poor. I was poor at a moment of my time, and just giving back to the community and letting them know the reason why I'm here is because of Jesus Christ, man. Because He put me here. He made me the person that I am, and I'm here to show His talent. I'm here to show y'all what God can give you a gift, man. And like I said, man, I just want to give back and coaching and help build communities to help poor people get off the streets.
No, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. Is faith a big part of your life?
Yes, sir, most definitely. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it probably lifts you up when you're down, and it's
Yes, sir.
probably a steadying influence in your life, I would imagine.
Yes, sir.
You when you left high school, you went to North Alabama and you
Yeah.
played there first. How was that experience like, and how did you go from North Alabama to Central Arkansas?
My first year as a well, I'm gonna say when I was in high school, I had a brother that played quarterback.
Okay.
Best quarterback I ever played with. I still think he's the best quarterback I played with, but he committed to North Alabama, and it was my dad's dream for us to play through high school and college. So I committed on his birthday to go to North Alabama and play my brother. And fortunately, I played a little bit as a freshman. I didn't play that much, but my brother didn't get to play. He had like a shoulder injury that he was
Hmm.
dealing with, so we didn't get to play together that first year. But he got us in trouble, and he got expelled. And then he got another opportunity to go to D2, and I was willing to go to D2 just to play my brother. And we had a coach named Ryan Hale come in. Like I said, another guy, he's family. He came in and we had a talk. He called me in and he said, All I asked him for was an opportunity. I said, if you can promise me an opportunity, I won't leave, and I just want to go out there and prove it on the field that I can play. He told me, Powell, you have my word. And he kept his word. And I had a phenomenal season my sophomore year. I rushed for 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns. And like I said, Ryan Hale, man, that was my best year. That I had so much fun. That sophomore year, I was having a son that year, getting ready to have a son that year. And that was the best year of my college career, playing with Ryan Coach Hale. And like I said, man, he's family to me. I still talk to him every day. I almost talk to him almost every day. He check up on me and stuff. I check up on his family and stuff. Like I said, man, I just want to surround myself with a bunch of good people. And Ryan, like I said, man, he's another guy that I would take care of if he ever needed me, man. He would text me every single night, man, just to see how I was doing.
Wow.
Every single night. He was asking me how I was doing, just saying, hey, don't get too big-headed. Even when we got to practice, when I was leading them rush, he was like, don't pro ball on me, pal. You got to come in and work, man. You got to come in and work. And like I said, man, when you got a coach like that bring that type of energy, man, one will make you want to go out there and play and have fun, man. And I just thank you for that.
Are you a dad now? Are you a dad?
Yes, I am a dad. Yes, sir.
So how has that impacted your play and your life, being a dad for the first time?
It's been fun. It was tough at first. It's hard not sleeping and stuff.
Sure.
But it's more motivation. Like I said, it's more motivation. I push a little more harder for my son. And like I said, man, it was shocking at first that I was a dad at first, but now that I understand, like it's number pure motivation, and it just pushed me harder. Just go hard for my son.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have 4 kids. I have 3 boys.
Yeah.
And it's like when I was a young man and I first had kids, I'm like, I don't know how to be a dad.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know how to be a dad. But it's funny. I saw a commercial the other day, and there was this guy, and he's like, "Hey, you don't got to know everything there is to be a dad. You don't have to know everything. You just
Yes.
got to be. You just got to be there. You
Yes,
just got to
sir.
be there, man. You just got to be there. They just, as long as you're there, everything else you'll learn on the fly. When
Yes,
I
sir.
when I watch your highlights, I first of all that turf at
Oh yeah.
Central Arkansas, my goodness,
Yeah.
how would you describe that field? It's like it's purple, it's white, it's purple, it's white. I
Yeah.
mean, that's got to be the craziest looking field in the country.
Yes, it is, and it is like not the best turf. It's sand, like it is rough. It is
It's
rough.
hard.
And like I said, we practice on it every day, so we was used to it. When other teams came to play us, they were slipping and falling. It was like this turf is bad, and like we just got used to it. But like I said, it's a crazy field. It's the craziest field I ever played on. And like the East Washington, their field is like
The
red.
red, the
That
red
is
field.
like that is really crazy. But yeah, it's
The
crazy.
purple field. I mean, people
Yeah,
got to check it out. Central Arkansas's got it's purple for every 5 yards, and then it
yeah,
goes white, then it's purple, then it's white. I mean, it's a wild looking field. But you guys had a hell of a squad. So what I
yes.
was going to say is, watching you without a doubt are the fastest player that I've seen on film this year. Now, I don't know that you have the fastest 40. I'm going to ask you what your 40 was, but just to the naked eye, you seemed like the fastest player that I saw all year.
Uh,
What's your 40? What's the best 40 you've run so far?
the best 40 I ran was a 4.2.
I
I
was going to
ran that
say
at
it had to be super
but
smoking fast.
I had a quad injury, and it kind of slowed me down. So I ran like a 4.4 at the pro day. I won
Right.
100%, but I still did it just to show my numbers that I can still perfect when I'm hurt or when I'm not all the way 100%. So I put up those numbers, but the fastest time I ever ran was a 4.2.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it. I
Yeah.
believe it. I mean, your speed is unbelievable. What did you do in track? You go 100 meters, 200 meters,
Yes,
sprints, hurdles? What
I
was your
did
event?
100, and I did long jump, and I did 4x1. My fastest 100 was a 10.5.
Wow.
Um, my long jump was like 23 around that range, and the 4x1 obviously. So we weren't that good, but when I got it, I just still ran.
How about your lifts? How many reps did you get of the 225?
21.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I know it's a bunch.
yeah, 21.
21 reps of
Yes, sir.
225.
Yes, sir.
Did you really put up 21 reps?
Yes, sir.
That's defensive lineman territory.
Yeah.
Dude, that's impressive. That's
Yes, it is.
impressive.
Yes, it is.
Were you happy with that number?
Yes, I was happy with that number. I was happy with that. I really was.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's an incredible number. So, man, I do Niner pre and post. I would love to see you here in San Francisco with the 49ers.
Oh yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about your meeting with them. I know they listed you as one of the guys they met with.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember who you met with or when you met them?
Uh,
I know you meet a bunch of teams, so it's hard to remember.
bunch of 10. I'm trying to remember his name. I got
A
it.
scout, like one of their scouts.
Yeah, I got definitely one of their scouts, but I got his number saved. He was a great guy. We had a great time, man. And like I said, he really liked me, and I really liked him. But like I said, man, he just wanted me to keep my weight. So because that's another big thing. They wanted me to keep my weight and stuff like that because
I mean, not lose weight. Like
not lose.
You fluctuate between what 175 and 190, something like that.
Yes, that's what I fluctuate, and they don't want me to drop to 175. They want me to stay in that 180 range, around that range. And but like I said, he said, man, the numbers speak for itself, the taste speak for itself. That's the only thing. That's the only thing people say about me is my weight, man. That's the only thing they can say, and how small I am.
Yeah, they want to make sure that you're keeping your weight, that
Yes.
you're staying at a certain size. I'm going to
Yes.
share the screen here so people can see this. This is ShunDerrick's 2024 game log. So let's just go through this for a second because this might be the best game log I've seen all year. Okay, Arkansas State, late August, first game of the year.
Yes, sir.
15 carries, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, 11.7 yards per carry, and you caught 3 balls for 50 yards in that game.
Yes,
That's
sir.
not bad. It's a 200-yard day. That's not bad. You followed it up against who's LIN?
Landon Wood. Yeah, Landon
okay.
Wood.
17 carries, 126 yards, 2 more touchdowns in that game.
Yeah.
7-4 a carry. Okay. That's week 2. Week 3, you're playing, is that Appalachian State?
No, that's Austin P.
Austin P.
Yep.
Austin P. 22 carries, 173 yards, 7-9 a carry, 2 touchdowns. You caught 4 balls for 37 yards and another touchdown. So you had 3 touchdowns and 200 yards in that game.
Yes, sir.
I mean, how is your body feeling going into the UAPB game? I mean, how did you feel? I mean, you've had 15, 17, and 22 carries, but you also had 8 more receptions, and you had almost 200 yards in each game. How are you feeling going into that 4th game?
I was great, man. Like I said, I had a recovery thing during the week, and I would like do cryo on Monday, stretch on Tuesday, and it take a lot. And then we had another running back as well, a good running back, Darius Hare. He took some cares off me, but like I said, I had a great plan going into the week, so my body could be prepared to for the game.
Arkansas Pine Bluff, week 4, 11 carries. They eased your burden a little bit.
Yeah.
148 yards, 13.5 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns, 2 receptions for 1 yard. So that was then you played the next week. You had 25 carries for 178 yards against Lamar.
Yes, sir.
So you're eating up Lamar for 7 yards a carry, 2 more touchdowns. Mm-hmm. Then you're playing who's ACU here?
Abilene Christian.
Yeah. Abilene Christian, 20 carries, 155 yards, 7-8 a carry, 2 more touchdowns, 9 receptions that day though, for 61 yards and a touchdown. 9 catches. That was the most of all season this year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How come they threw it to you so much against Abilene? They had somebody who couldn't cover you.
Yeah, and they were stacking the box. I caught a lot of screens that game. A lot of screens.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so then then you're playing looks like West Georgia, the West Georgia Wolves the next week, and you go up 19 carries, 142 yards, 7.5 yards a carry, a touchdown, 8 more receptions for 25 yards. So they threw the ball a lot. You had 17 receptions in 2 weeks. That's pretty good. Then towards the end of the year, were you getting tired? 14 for 70, 7 for 59, 2 for 7 yards against SUU, and then you finished in November, right around Thanksgiving, against Tarleton, 11 carries, 100 yards, 9-1 a carry
Yeah,
on 3
and
receptions.
end of my season, I had torn my my hamstring. I tore. I
There
didn't
you
even.
go.
I missed one game. I didn't even play, but I tore my hamstring, and I was playing through it, just trying to play for my team.
How's it feeling now?
I'm great, man. Yeah,
You're good.
that's been gone. I had time to heal. I'm good now.
Bro, 8.2 a carry for the season. You averaged over 8 yards a carry for the season.
Yes, sir.
I mean, they handed you the ball on first down at 2nd and 2. They hand you the ball on second down, it's first down. I mean,
Yes, sir.
that's impressive, man. 8-2 a carry. I mean, that's you gotta be happy with the way the season went, huh, man? I mean,
Yes,
you
sir.
gotta. I mean, if I were you and they said, hey, we'd like you to do this, we'd like you to do that, I just carry that game log around with me
Yeah.
and just hand it to them like a sheet. Hey,
Yes.
you want to know about me? Bingo. Here, 8-2 a carry. There you go. There I am. Dude, that was an incredible year. You had an incredible year. How do you feel about the NFL? Where do you feel like you fit? Are you a running back? Are you a return man? Are you a running back receiver? How do you see yourself fitting in the NFL? Where exactly?
I can do them. I can pretty much do everything, man. Like I said, my first year, I just want to be a sponge. Just take as much knowledge. Try to get on special teams. Just try to get myself out there and learn the speed of the game. And eventually, I want to try to work my way up to becoming a starting back or the two back for a couple years, and then try to be a starter. A lot of people diss me for my size again. We go back to the size and the weight. They think I can't pass block. That's another thing. But everything else, they can't deny me of. I run, I catch, I run routes, I do all that as a running back. That's the only thing they're worried about is my pass blocking and my size. And I told them, you know, you don't have to worry about that because I know that's important and I'm willing to learn and where they can teach me all the details, all the tricks of how to block a guy that's way bigger than me. And like I said, I'm willing to learn, and that's the most important thing I'm willing to learn is pass blocking. So once they see me pass block, they can be out the picture, and I can just already have a shot. Oh, well, this guy can start getting in the role, and we can trust him enough to pass block. And now we don't just have to put him in for third down where he go catch the ball. I want to be there. I want to be that first down back where I'm kicking the ball first down, second down, third down, fourth down. If we on the field, I want to be that type of back, and I think I can do it. I just got to have time and patience.
You got the speed, you got the strength. What is your height and weight?
Uh,
What would you say you go right now?
I am 5'7.5", about 183 right now.
Okay.
183 now. That's my size right now, and like I said, they just want me to contain their weight and try to get bigger, so bigger guys don't run me over or stuff like that, or stuff like that. So, like I said, that's the main thing is getting to the league, soaking all the information I can, learning how to pass block, getting on special teams, and like I said, making my way up the ladder.
Are you competitive with other guys in your conference? Who in your mind outside of yourself? Who was some of the best backs you saw this year in the country?
Kayvon Britton was another guy. He was really good. He's shorter than me actually. He's shorter than me, but he's like
What
two.
school?
Tarleton State. Uh,
Okay.
He's about like 5'5", 5'6". He's like 200 pounds. He was a great back. Southern Utah running back. I don't know how to say his name. He was a great back. Who else? Who else
What
was it?
about did you guys play Georgia Southern?
No, we didn't play Georgia Southern. No, we didn't play them.
Okay, they got a good back named Jalen White.
Yeah, I heard about him.
Um,
Great
is there
guys.
what about any of the big around the country? Are there as the Ashton Genty is going to be the first running back drafted,
That's
but
a
there's
great,
Marion Hampton, there's
great
Scatabo,
guy.
there's Travion, there's Quinshawn, there's Giddens from K State, there's a bunch Bayshore Tootin, RJ Harvey. Is there a back in the country that you watch that you're like, man, I like watching that guy?
Um, I watched Genty a little bit. He's
Yeah.
like I said, he was a movie. I watched Scat. I actually got to train with Scat in Florida. Like I said, he's a great guy. I think
Is
he's
he?
cool, laid back. Yeah, he's a laid back type. He don't have it. What you see him on the internet, he ain't like that in person. Like he laid back, he chill. He's a great guy. But like I said, Genty, I watched Genty. He was a pretty good back. And I didn't watch Omarion that much. But Genty was the main guy everybody was watching. I'm pretty sure everybody was watching. Like I said, he's a whole movie. And like I said, man, it don't matter who it is, man. I'm willing to compete, and not where it's bad. I want to be able to be competitive and have a great relationship where we all can help each other, but by doing the right thing. And like I said, man, that's all I do is I just love to compete. Just put me out there and just let me show that I can play.